everyone. So I'm back with another simple recipe for those who are maybe beginners in the kitchen and just need a couple of go-to recipes to build up your confidence. So today we're going to use the rest of the chicken breast package that we used last time. So this is just chicken breast strips that are grilled and cut up, chicken breasts that are grilled and cut up into strips and then frozen. So super, super convenient. So whether you're a beginner or just don't have a lot of time, these are great. So I'm going to put them in. Actually, I'm not going to quite use it up for me for today because it'll be a bit too much, but almost. So that package does my family, like I said, usually about 2 meals. And then today I'm going to make a rosé chicken and rosé sauce, which we're going to put over some linguine. And we're going to use the fresh pasta that I got at the grocery store. So I'm going to turn on this pan with water. So this, I've got the bigger pot and it's about half full of water. And then this one I'm going to turn on in a minute when I've got more sauce in it. So I'm just going to use the whole jar of sauce. And I find it's a little bit thick when I put the chicken in it. So for that reason, plus I don't like to waste what doesn't come out of the jar very well, I am going to rinse it out with a little bit of water. Just shake it. It kind of cleans the jar, gets all that sauce out of there that I would have otherwise wasted. And there we go. So I'm going to put that on and I'm going to simmer it. So basically by the time the water is boiling, ready for my pasta, and it has cooked my pasta, this will have simmered enough to heat through the chicken and give it this nice flavor with the sauce. So as you can see, there's a bit of a theme here. Chicken plus sauce. And then choose your side that goes with that. So in this case, it's a pasta. So I'm going to put the lid on and I'm going to turn that on. Just going to leave it on sort of not quite low. A little bit, mine goes up to 10. I'm putting mine right around 3.5, so right between 3 and 4. So I'm going to speed up this next part because a watched pot never boils. You know the expression? Takes forever, it seems like, for water to boil. So you can just watch my pots in fast mode and then we'll come back and chat some more. So we're back. Our water's boiling. I'm just going to add salt. You could do that before or after it comes to a boil. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to give our pasta a little bit more flavor. So the fresh pasta, it's not hard like your boxes of pasta, but it cooks basically the same, only just for a little bit less time. So you can see it's a little bit sort of soft and a little bit stuck together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there, and these tongs come apart, so I'm going to use them just to just break apart the noodles as they start to soften even more so that they cook more evenly and not in a clump. And then once they're all kind of broken apart and all separated, you see, then I'll just leave them to boil for 4 minutes. There we go. They're good. Oops. I got one stuck in my book. There we go. All right, so I'm going to leave that for 4 minutes. I'm going to stir this one more time. But it's, you can see the steam coming off of that. It's hot and ready. And partway through the 4-minute cooking time, I'm just going to stir that again, but otherwise I'm going to speed this part up as well. All right. right, so I'm going to give my sauce one more stir. It's bubbling quite a lot now, so I know that's absolutely heated through. So I can turn that heat off, and I actually did turn this down a touch partway through because it was bubbling up right up to the top of the pan. So if yours is doing that, depending on the depth of your pan, you may need to turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to get a hot mitt because my handles are hot, and I'm going to bring this around to the sink and drain it off. That's good, that's good, that's good. All right, so I've got my colander in the sink. I'm just going to pour it straight into my colander. Put my colander right back on my pan. And then I'm just going to be right back. I'm just going to put a little oil. You can pick your oil of choice there. And the reason I'm doing that, could you just pass me my fork tongue things? There we go. The reason I'm doing that is just because then it won't get all gummed together as it starts to cool. And especially if you have any left over, it'll be nice and separated. So there you go. Fresh pasta linguine and my sauce. And we are going to have our supper now. Bon appetit!